Good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming out here today. This is a tremendous project that really started over 3 years ago, and it's nice to see it come into fruition and actually be real. Before we start and go into the significance behind this, I just want to recognize so many of the family members who suffered during the Stoneman Douglas loss and their children or their loved ones. For them to be here and be present with an organization who had shortcomings on that horrible day, we welcome you to just come here and sit amongst us. We know this isn't something that's easy, but it's because of that tragedy that this building is now standing. For 109 years, this organization has not had its own training facility, and the lack of not having that has created a lot of deficiencies in the organization. And so for us to finally be able to cut the ribbon and move this thing forward, it has a significant impact on the overall safety for this entire community, all of Broward County. Not just parks, not just contract cities for BSO, but for every resident that reside here. And that wouldn't have been possible to get this done without strong partnerships amongst the agency, our county colleagues, to be able to do something that was unique. This was the first project where the Sheriff's Office had partnered up with the county and led up the development, construct, design, and build out. We've never seen that in the history of the county. Those who were part of that support network to say, yes, it's time. Sheriff, we're gonna trust you, we're gonna move with you, and let's get this done the right way for the community. So from our partnerships with our county colleagues, our partnerships with ANF and the crew, and all the members that had supported this effort to get done, we thank you. For a moment of personal privilege, I want to thank my team. I have been very hard on this project, and many of you know this, but the demand for the project was bigger than the agency, it was bigger than my own expectation. Demand was hard and fierce for the sake of the people of this community. And before we even have a chance to cut this ribbon, this agency has already been echoed across the East Coast as the finest training center built. I was talking to a colleague of mine who leads up Region 4 for Major County Sheriffs of America. He represents the East Coast in terms of all the largest and finest sheriff's office in this country. And within 2 minutes, his first response was unprecedented. I haven't seen it in his 42-year career. And so we have an option here. We can cut this ribbon and be complacent and happy with what we've been able to build for this community, or we can challenge ourselves to ask the question of what is next and where do we go from here? And my answer to that is we are not done. We have a lot more to do for this community. We have a lot more that we can offer the people that entrusted this organization to safeguard them. And so we have to continue to stay focused, driven, and push hard so that we never, ever see another tragedy like we see on February 14th of 2018.